Well, hello there. Well, I slept most of the day. I feel really out of it. You know, one of the things I love to do is barbecue. You think I'd have a nice big barbecue with lots of extra gear on it, but this one does just fine. This is actually my second time barbecuing since I've been back. Alright, so let's start with this. Today is Saturday, May the 3rd. It is 6:28 in the evening. Today I'm going to barbecue some chicken. It's in a Korean marinade. This is a Costco chicken. This is something they do in Taiwan. Barbecue peppers. We never do this in Canada. Most people don't. I do. So it's weird being back. It's so quiet. It's always so quiet, especially on the weekend. I don't know what's going on today. No one seems to be around in this neighborhood. Put that there. All right, let's see. I feel kind of spaced out. You sleep all day. Hopefully I can sleep tonight. I was drifting in and out of sleep from about 2 o'clock until 6 when I got up. And then I basically went back to bed about 10, drifted in and out of sleep until 4. But I don't really have much that I have to be doing. You know? Everything that I have to do can wait. There's nothing pressing. One time years ago, I took a week off work and I flew to China to help my uncle. And I flew back and went straight back to work. That was rough. But if you don't have much to do, if you're retired, then you can just kind of, I have to cut the grass. I have a lot of little things I have to do, but nothing's important. Retired life is probably almost as good as when you're like 18. University life. That'd be number 1. Retired life is number 2. all of my habits, all of my skills, they're all work related. So now they don't really apply to retired life. Because to be retired, you don't really need the same kind of skills. You need different skills. You need to know how to waste time efficiently. Or happily, would be a better way to say it. When I came back to Canada, I went into sales for the first time, and I came to realize very quickly that most salespeople don't have any sales training. They have industry training, but they don't have sales training. So I put myself to work, mostly through the library, learning as much as I could about sales. And they're the old school sales guys like Zig Ziglar and Tom Hopkins. So I powered through all that stuff. But then I found something really, really good. David Sandler. And he was all about transactional analysis, the buyer-seller dance, asking questions, answering questions with questions, getting to the emotional reasons why people buy. A lot of the sales stuff, Tom Hopkins and that, was all about answering objections and the more traditional stuff. This was almost basically the opposite. It was pattern interruption. And it was quite effective. So I'm glad I took that course. Part of it was based on some pop psychology from the 60s. Transactional analysis, where you have the child, the parent, and the adult, the three states. And it's a little foggy now, but you'd have to have your client give his child the permission from the parent to buy something. It was all very good. It's all very good. But it's a skill now that I never use anymore. And I did enjoy it because it was, when it worked well, it was so fun to do. Part of the psychology was looking for strokes. And a stroke is when somebody says something positive to you. Like good morning's even a stroke. Or you're an excellent salesperson is a stroke. And when offered a stroke, you do not internalize it. What you do is you offer a stroke back, or you just let it go by you. Yeah, there's all sorts of psychology in that. There's fun times. Fun times. And today I didn't have a plan. Usually I get up in the morning and I have a plan. It's so damn quiet out here. I'm a little under the weather. But I can't decide if I'm sick or if it's just the jet lag and lack of sleep and airplane dryness. I'm hoping it's that. I'm not getting any worse. I seem to be getting better. So it's 6 o'clock. I wasn't going to do a video today, but I've got a streak going. The plan was always to do a video a day, but only on days when I feel like it. But I got a streak going, so I kind of feel like it. It's just not really a walkie-talkie video today. It's just a look at my backyard, me barbecuing. I'm just going to do whatever I want with this channel. That's what I'm going to do. I thought with Bob's Utopia, part of the thrill, part of the fun, part of the appeal of the channel was that it was in an exotic location. But I had the feeling with this new channel, this walkie-talkie channel, I think part of the appeal is just the consistency of showing up every day and talking for about 10 minutes. I'm a friend. And I think some of my subscribers have come to expect that I come every day. And so I will. It's an easy thing to do. Show up. Somebody said that 99% of life was just showing up. 90% of life is just showing up. So maybe that's what I should call this channel. And besides, there's so much YouTube out there with exotic locations and cinematic scenes. Isn't it fun just to have a real boring channel? Like that train ride in northern Finland. A lot of the YouTube videos in Taiwan, there's lots of bings and boops. It's like being inside a pinball machine. Sometimes you just have to turn it off. It's just too much happening. This feels right. Just to do it like this. Just to bring you with me today as I'm barbecuing some chicken and peppers. Enjoying the backyard. The trees are starting to bud. I called the pool company. I have to wait a month before I can get the pool opened. If this was Taiwan, if this was Taiwan, all right, let's have one last look at the chicken, then I'm going to turn this off. Thanks for joining me today. Different kind of video. Oh yeah, these are going to be great. Bye for now.